she gets really, really sick. And they do more tests on her. Things aren't working. But then she, like, comes back for, like, a little bit, kind of. And because she's been, like, basically, like, spaced out. She doesn't really respond to people or anything. And they're doing some tests on her. And while they're doing the test, she keeps remembering, like, the first time that when they were at the buffet and Kangi and Huichul met. Mm-hmm. And so she just leaves and she's, like, going there. And so Huichul and Kangi are, like, looking everywhere for her. And then Huichul remembers that he wrote, like, a list in her diary of, like, the things that they've done up till now, like, significant moments. And the buffet was on the list. And Geum-bi had woken up in the middle of the night, like, after he had written that, he had fallen asleep, and she woke up and she, like, tried to write something, but because her motor skills are, like, not there, she couldn't really do it. And she tried to also, like, wake him up, but she couldn't because she's so weak. And so that moment just kept, like, replaying in her head when she met him, or when they had that first dinner at the buffet. And so he remembers that, and he goes and he finds her, but she doesn't know who he is. She just keeps saying that she really misses her dad, and that she wants to find him or whatever, but she doesn't even know where she is at this point. And then she, like, passes out and, like, basically is dying. They rush her back to the hospital, and they, like, have to resuscitate her, basically. But while they're trying to resuscitate her, she's, like, she's been, like, envisioning this, like, long path where, like, her little doll that she had that her aunt gave her is telling her she just needs to follow the path, and then, like, it'll just be peace. And it's basically saying, like, your journey has come to an end and you need to let go. But she refuses to let go because she said that she hasn't told her dad how much she likes him.
And that he would be sad if she left.
Yes.
So she runs back and she finds Junie.
Yeah, she's at the, like,
Kangi's house.
Like, the garden outside.
And Junie is Kangi's dongseng that died.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm your aunt. And then she tells her that she can go back for a little, but then she has to leave, and that's going to be the last time.
Yeah. And she's not going to remember anybody after that.
And she tells her to tell Kangi that she's okay, and that she can be happy now. And so she revives, and then she wakes up and she remembers them, and then she tells them she only has 1 day left. And so then they go to her school, and all the kids are there. And so she says bye to them. And then she says bye to Chisu and the teacher and
Unsu.
Yeah, Unsu, who has been released, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then also, did she meet the scammer friends?
No.
Oh, man.
Apparently they're not cool enough.
Apparently. Yeah, and then they just go home and they hang out there.
Yeah. They go to the tent and have ramen, and her and her dad fight over whether the best way to eat ramen is with soggy noodles or just barely cooked noodles.
Yep.
Which I am on Geum-bi's side. They shouldn't be overcooked.
They gotta be squishy.
No.
They gotta be crunchy. No,
they don't gotta be crunchy. They gotta be right in the middle. But anyways,
the squishy kind are the best.
They have a good day. Then she falls asleep, and then the next day she, like, can't remember them.
Oh, she also went to visit the doctors.
Oh yeah, she did, and she told them that she wants them to use her for research.
Clinical trials.
Mm-hmm.
And their shock is that she came back
They are.
until they go and they look at her brain some more,
Mm-hmm.
and they figure out why the thing that they had tried before wasn't working.
Yeah.
Why? They had to bring down the inflammation first and then do whatever it was they were going to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else happens.
That's it.
Oh
isn't it?
no! Then like right before that time, that's when the teacher tells Chisu that he should be nice to himself and he should love himself before he loves everyone else, and that basically he can practice not being like shy around people with her. So she basically confesses and asks him out because he doesn't think that he deserves to date anybody.
He's a shy boy.
He is a shy boy.
Shy guy.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't believe.
So yeah, we get some flashbacks to the good times, and then we skip ahead. They don't tell us how much we skip ahead, but before this, Kangi and Huichol had been talking about having a child, and so we see some little teenagers walk in to their house, and then we see Huichol come out and he's holding a child, a baby, and he greets the teenagers, and it's Sheila and Jia. Everybody's like there. Shisu and the teacher have their own baby. All the bebes.
Oh, man.
And the
It's nice and plump.
it is
Hey.
all the
I like them
the
plump
scammer
babies.
friends are there. Who else is there? Is that it? Yeah, the scammers are there, and then they bring out Geum-bi, and she's still alive.
She's 17.
She's
Hey.
it's her 17th birthday.
That's why they've gathered.
Yes.
And then her mama, OG, comes in
Yeah, her mama comes in
with the sir that was trying to get with her.
yeah, which we can assume they got together.
Mm-hmm.
But so Geum-bi, like this whole like back at the beginning of the drama, she like would stare at teenagers a lot because she like was sad that she was never gonna get to be a teenager and wear the pretty uniform. And so like before she went to sleep that day when she was like back to herself, she told her dad that if she made it to her 17th birthday that she wanted him to dress her up nice, and so they put her in a school uniform.
Yep.
Mhm.
So dress her up and take a picture.
Yeah. So they took a family picture, and that was the end. Yep. Oh, the doctor's there too. It seems like they made some advances in the research, which is why she's still alive. But she can't talk, it seems.
Yeah. There was something else I was going to say.
I don't know.
Well, now I don't remember.
Wow, it must not have been important.
How do you know, Sandra?
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah. At one point when she was staring at people, there was like the whole lifeline there. It
Yeah.
was like a middle schooler, a high schooler, an ajama,
It
an
was
older ajama,
oh,
and
yeah.
an halmoni.
It was
Mhm.
right after her dad had found out that she was sick,
mm-hmm.
and so he had been like following her because I think he was trying to like compose himself before he went to her, and so he noticed that she like stopped to like stare at them, and it was the whole life cycle.
Yeah, because she knew that she wasn't going to get to those ages.
Mm-hmm.
The sadness.
Oh, the sadness.
So sad.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite a sad drama.
It was.
Although not as sad as I thought it would be.
Yeah,
It's because they put some silly times in there.
they did. They did indeed. They did. So basically, Geum-bi helped all these adults that she came into contact with.
She was how do you say it? She was wise beyond her years.
Yeah.
Even Yoda shook his.
Yeah. Oh, and she actually was the one that helped to get back when they were fighting over her, she was the one that got the prosecutors to even look at the case.
Yeah.
By talking to Sheila's dad, who was like the head chief prosecutor.
Mm-hmm.
And he like really liked her because everybody really likes her. And
He was not a butt.
he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He was talking to Huichul and he was like, how did you raise her to be like that? He was like, my daughter's like so selfish and like is only nice to me when she wants things, blah blah blah. He was like, Geum-bi's so like selfless.
Mm-hmm. And Huichul said that it wasn't him who had raised Geum-bi, it was Geum-bi who had raised him.
Who was raising him, he
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so then the dude was like, oh, I shouldn't have been envious. I should have been embarrassed.
Yeah, because he was like, I thought I was a good dad, giving her whatever she wanted, but he was like, that's why she's like the way she is.
Yes.
But she came around,
Yeah.
Sheila.
Yeah, they all became buddies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You.